What up, though? This your boy D.O.C. I got a very interesting yet crazy interview that's on its way that will be coming out at 7 p.m. tonight. Today is August 23rd, so at 7 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be dropping the rest of this interview with Carey. Now, this is a snippet of some of the different questions that I asked him during this interview. He's very open and passionate about every question that I asked him. He gets into details about a lot of different situations. He reflects on going on tour with R. Kelly in different situations that he witnessed, growing up in the same home with R. Kelly. He speaks on what was the main thing out of R. Kelly's 19-minute song that prompted him to make a reply. He also speaks on being around while R. Kelly was dating Aaliyah, his thoughts, how the staff and everybody else viewed it, R. Kelly being molested and also him being molested as well, and much, much more. So check out this snippet and be on the lookout for part 1 of this interview at 7 p.m. tonight on DocHicksTv. Peace. What up, though? This your boy D.O.C. and I got a special guest on the line. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and where you from, bro.
What's up, man? What's up, y'all? This is Carey Kelly from Chicago, Illinois.
Cool. Well, once again, I appreciate the opportunity knocking out this interview with me, and I wanted to start a little bit more up-to-date recent with you putting out your song that's like kind of a direct connection to R. Kelly's song. And for people that don't know, this is R. Kelly's brother, and we'll get into a little bit more, as far as the relationship and everything else. How was you feeling about the reaction that you got so far from putting out your particular song?
I mean, well, it really didn't bother me. I know people, they have opinions, and especially with what the situation, and who the situation was actually talking about. I kind of expected that. Right.
Where did you catch wind of Cthaggod's response on Power 105 about your particular?
Yeah. I caught wind of it, man. I actually thought it was funny.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was funny,
Right.
So I wasn't, I looked at it like this, for me to, be brought up on there, my name to be brought up on that show, it was a big thing for me.
Right. Yeah, definitely. That's what I was kind of.
Because, and I wasn't really tripping, because, I figured that he was going to stand up and stick out, you know what I'm saying? Because, he's a pedophile too, that's how I'm looking at it.
One of the things that he, that kind of shocked a lot of people that he said in there, and I wanted to kind of see if there's any truth to it. He had mentioned, like, when he was a teenager, that he was molested by someone in a family. Like, was that your first time ever hearing something like that, or is it truth to that?
Well, to be honest, he did mention it, as kids, I didn't know how to take it. I really don't think that he told my mama. It was just like something that he, talked amongst his brothers, me and Bruce, and he told us. But I believed him because I was molested as well. So,
by the same person?
I can't really say that. I don't know. I just know what happened to me, and and then I believe what happened to him because he mentioned it.
How does, like, being of that age, and I'm not sure exactly what age, but going through something like that, how did that affect you?
Oh man, God has been keeping me, brother. I got to be honest. I didn't. It wasn't a walk in the park for me. To actually deal with, situation like that because even as a kid, it started at 6 years old with me, and I knew it was wrong, and I was a kid, 6 years old. And the person, who did this to me, they was like 10 years my senior, so they knew what they was doing. If I can say something is not right with this and it's not right, but I was too afraid to come forth and speak on it, or I was too afraid to really even tell anybody. I didn't think people was gonna believe me. I didn't think that they, was going to take it serious of what I actually went through. And that happened to me from 6 to 12 for 6 years. That went on like that.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. So around that same time, I'm not assuming that it happened to y'all around the same times, and you just explained how it affected you. Did you notice a change in his behavior after he said he went through that situation?
Well, yeah, I did. His behavior was more so it was more aggressive.